Before we get into the video, I just wanted to thank you for the support, as the channel just hit 200 subscribers, and it wouldn't be possible without all the support I've received recently. So thank you very much for liking, commenting, as it really helps out the channel. Nike Football has recently released the 2024 national team kits for a number of nations. And I'd like to say that the last few cycles of national team kits have been a little underwhelming from Nike, as the 2023 was not totally positive, and I feel like there has been a lacking of creativity at times with Nike. In this video, I'm going to rank all 28 kits, that is both the home and away, and I'll also be ranking the home and away of each country separately. I would also like to state that this is my personal opinion for all these kits, so it's going to be a little bit different from where you'd put them, so please just comment down below where you'd put them, and yeah, enjoy. With all that being said, in 28th place is the Turkey Euro 2024 away kit. While I think that there might be other kits that are potentially worse jerseys overall and maybe uglier, the fact that this jersey is just a plain red kit with a white Nike swoosh and the Turkish FA logo automatically puts it last place for me. I have no problem with plain kits, and in fact I like a lot of them, but the fact that there isn't any other color on the jersey for me is far too plain for me. I think even white stripes at the bottom of each sleeve or a simple white stripe along the side of the kit would have improved the jersey a lot. In 27th place, I have the 2024 Canadian home kit. As a Canadian, I was pretty disappointed with this jersey overall, as Canada did not receive a new kit for the 2022 World Cup, and we had to use the same jersey we had used throughout all of qualifying. So this was the biggest release for us in basically 3 years. I think there are aspects of the jersey that work. I like the Nike logo in the white oval, it's reminiscent of the retro Nike logos, and I like how the stripe runs along the side of the jersey and links into with the shorts. However, I don't really like the collar, and the maroon or dark red sleeves I think look bad. I'm interested to see if this kit looks any better when watching them live or when the jersey has names and numbers on them, but I'm not entirely hopeful. In 26th place, I have the Croatia Euro 2024 home kit. Croatia always has some of my favorite kits, as the checkered jersey pattern is iconic and instantly recognizable. However, I can't get behind this one. Nike decided to make the checkers huge, and it totally changes the iconic look. I'm unsure why Nike would decide to make such a drastic change for Croatia's home kit. The small checkers is even in the FA logo, so I find it odd that designers would stray so far. If I was not Canadian and was not disappointed with what we got as a jersey, this would likely be one place lower, but I had to put it at 26. In 25th place, I have the Brazil away kit. While I don't mind the lighter blue they picked for this jersey, it has way too much going on. I don't like the wave pattern that runs throughout the jersey, and I think that the light teal collar and sleeves look weird in relation to the rest of the kit. To me, I'm surprised they went as vibrant as they did, because Brazil's colors are naturally vibrant. I don't think that adding a wave texture was really necessary. I also feel that if Nike wants Brazil to have blue kits as their away kit, they should look back to the 2002 blue kit, as I think that was a pretty iconic away kit design, not their current one. In 24th place, I have the Netherlands Euro 2004 away kit. I think there are a lot of good features of this kit. I like the navy and orange combo, but I'm not the biggest fan of the light blue rectangles and squares throughout the jersey. I don't think this is a bad kit by any means, I just feel like it's kind of boring, and the modern design they chose fell a bit flat in my personal opinion. Ultimately, I think Nike could have done a lot more with this jersey, as Netherlands' orange and blue color scheme could make for really great kits and has made for really great kits, but this one just fell a little bit short of expectations. In 23rd place, I have the Poland 2024 away kit. I personally like Poland's jerseys usually, and while I don't think this jersey is bad necessarily, I just find that the dotted design looks a little bit busy for me. I always like the simplicity of Poland's jerseys usually, so I'm not surprised they went with something a little bit different. And I wouldn't say that I don't like it, but there are many jerseys that I just had to put higher. In 22nd place, I have the 2024 China away kit. I don't have any strong feelings about this kit in any way. It's just a plain white kit with simple stripes on the sleeve. I think it looks decent, but it's not going to win any awards, and it's not going to stand out compared to any of the more flashy kits, and as a result, I had to put it a little bit lower. That takes us unsurprisingly to 21st place, in which I have the 2024 China home kit. It's the exact same jersey, just red, not white. I put this jersey one spot higher because I think the red actually looks a little bit nicer than the white kit, and I think it looks better with the yellow and black on the sleeve than the white one does. But overall, these are two very plain jerseys and very boring. In 20th place, I have the Netherlands 2024 home kit. I think this kit is fine. The orange and navy base that Netherlands has been using for many years looks really solid. However, what is preventing this kit from being any higher on my list is the teal behind the logo and the teal on the back of the sleeve and on the back side of the stripes down the side of the uniform. Personally, I don't think that the teal adds anything to the jersey, and in fact I think it looks weird considering the rest of the colors are very different. And I think they would have done a lot better just not including it. I think it would have been way better. In 19th place, I have the Turkey away kit. I usually like a simple one-stripe jersey or a hooped jersey, and I think this jersey is way better than the Turkey home kit, solely on the fact that the home is just a plain red jersey. With that being said, I think the Nike logo being underneath the Turkey FA logo looks a little bit weird, and I think the jersey itself is just okay. While I don't think it's the most creative jersey I've ever seen, I think it's just nice enough to beat out some of the other jerseys I've mentioned so far. In 18th place, I have the France away kit. I think there are a lot of very good aspects of this jersey. I really like that they went with a pinstripe look, and that the gold French FA logo on the shorts and the shirt really stand out. I do think the pinstripes would look a lot nicer if they were only one color, either red or blue, and then white on the pants. But overall, I think the jerseys are solid enough, but not nice enough to be any higher on the list. In 17th place, I have the Poland home kit. I like the simplicity of the kit, and I think Poland's colors will always lead to a solid home kit. However, I believe if the FA logo and the Nike logo were in the traditional spots, the kit would look a little bit nicer. With that being said, I would like to see how the kit looks with numbers on the front, as I think it will help the kit a lot. But overall, I can't put this kit any lower or higher in my opinion. In 16th place, I have the 2024 Norway away kit. Overall, I think this is a pretty nice kit, but when looking at the other more modern style kits Nike released, I think this is one of the more plain designs they went with in that modern design style. I understand that the kit is inspired by the snowy tundra and Arctic Circle of northern Norway, and as a Canadian, that is something I really wish any of our kits took more inspiration of, but I think it's just lacking compared to the Korean kits and other kits that will be mentioned later. In 15th place, I have the Croatia away kit. I think I would have liked to have put this kit a little bit lower originally, mainly because I think the design is a little bit boring. However, while it might be a little bit overwhelming, I do still think that the navy checkered pattern looks pretty good, and the short red stripe on the shorts add a little bit of color, which is desperately needed. I also really like the subtle red diagonal lines, but my only problem with them are they are very faint, and it's a little bit hard to see them from different pictured angles and if the jersey creases a little bit. So overall, I would say you could kind of flip this one with the Norway kit even, and I wouldn't feel strongly about that decision, but I had it a little bit higher just because I thought it was a little bit nicer. In 14th place, I have the 2024 Brazil home kit. I like this version of the Brazil kits a lot more. However, what is keeping this kit from being any higher is the faux V-neck design, as I think it looks very strange specifically on this kit. I like the yellow and the white design throughout, as it gives the jersey a lot of personality. Overall, I would say that I'm disappointed with the Brazil kits overall, however. As a nation of their football pedigree deserve something a little bit nicer. But with that being said, their two kits are certainly flashy, and Brazil has been known for flashy kits throughout their history. In 13th place, I have the 2024 Nigeria away kit. I like this kit a lot, as it's very unique. The green graphics look like water drops throughout the kit, which I think looks really nice. And in addition, I like how Nike made some of the droplets shimmer, almost like the light is hitting them from certain angles, which I like a lot. The reason I have this jersey further down than some later picks is simply due to the fact that I think some of the other kits are just that little bit better. But from here on out, all the kits, I like them, and separating them are a little bit more tricky. In 12th place, I have the 2024 USA home kit. I like the simplicity this kit offers, while still blending unique striping on the sleeves and the collar. I also like the stripes being included on the blue shorts, because I think that pops really well with the all-white kit. As a Canadian, I have seen many American kits in a wide variety of sports, and whether it's hockey, football, baseball, or basketball, the United States typically puts out some of the very best jerseys, as their nation's colors are a sports classic. In 11th place, I decided to go off the Norway home kit. I think that this kit is very unique, which usually for me gives it a few extra points. I like that the decision to go with vertical stripes, as that's not a design choice that many kits usually make, and the use of all the Norway colors with a dark red and a light blue looks rather nice. What keeps this kit from being any higher is I just feel like it has a little bit too much going on, and I'm not sure how it will look with numbers on the front, but without numbers, I think it looks really nice. In 10th place, I have the 2024 England home kit. Similarly to the American kit, I really like the simplicity mixed with the unique stripes on the sleeve and the navy stripe down the side of the kit. While I don't like the faux v-neck collar particularly much at all, I find it less noticeable in this kit than on the Brazilian kit, which is why I still have it higher. My one real gripe with this kit and the away kit for the English is the fact that they made the star for winning the World Cup the same color as the kit. Now I understand England has done this on many kits before, but it really doesn't make any sense to me, as I think it would look better being navy on this kit and gold on the away kit. But I guess if traditions are traditions. In 9th place, I have the 2024 Portugal home kit. While I've been making this video, I'm surprised I have this kit as high as I do. But as I've been looking at all the other kits, I think the simplicity really does a lot for this one, as it is without a doubt a Portugal kit. I really like the black and green sleeve and collar design, and I think overall it's just a nice looking kit, but not nice enough to make the top 5. In 8th place, I went with the Nigeria home kit. When I first saw this kit, I wasn't really too sure about the square collar, but I think that with the text in the middle work really well together. I really like the green and white sleeve and short stripe, and I like the addition of a green stripe down the side of the kit. I also think that the use of red for the Nike logos, both on the shirt and the shorts, was a nice touch, as it works really well with the Nigeria FA logo. Overall, I think this is a very nice kit, but just again, not enough to crack the top 5 for me. In 7th place, I have the Canadian away kit. Before I really get into it, I'll state that being a Canadian here certainly adds a degree of bias with this placement. However, as it's my list, it's always going to be biased to what I appreciate in jerseys. I really like their choice to go with the pinstripes here, and I like that they went with red on the white just with the main part of the jersey. I think that looks pretty cool. I also like, surprisingly, the dark red stripe that's along the side, as I didn't like that dark red on the main kit, but I think with the white, I think it looks fine. Ultimately, I think what gives this kit its spot is how much better I think it looks than the Canadian home kit, as well as the unique design compared to our away kits of the past, as I find we typically have pretty boring and simple away kits. In 6th place, I went with the American away kit. I like this kit a lot, and I don't think it's going to be the most popular pick I've made on this in this video. I think that the faded stripes at the bottom of the kit look quite nice, and while they use the same shorts as the home, I think the kit overall looks quite unique and very clean. Ultimately, what kept this kit from being any higher was simply other kits being nicer. In 5th place, I went with the English away kit. I really like the main color of the kit. It's listed as a dark raisin, and while I think it's muted to some degree, I find the base color in combination with the gold and red accents to be a quite nice mix. What keeps this kit at 5th is the collage styled stripes down the side of the kit. While it's unique and I appreciate that they tried to make something unique, I don't think it really looks that nice on this jersey. I would have just went with something a little bit more plain, maybe like a gold or that dark red. But yeah, it didn't punish it a lot, but yeah, not my favorite choice. In 4th place, I have the Portugal away kit. I could see this being a potentially divisive rank, as I think for some, the azulejo style pattern throughout that has a worn and grungy effect might not be everyone's cup of tea. I personally really like the look, and that mixed with the simplicity of the black stripes create a very nice looking kit that stays true to the history of Portugal and is unique, but isn't so out there that, it kind of takes away from the jersey itself. In third place, my bronze medal kit is the 2024 French home jersey. While I think a smaller FA logo might have looked a little bit nicer, the classic royal blue with the gold logo and the simple red, blue, and white collar just looks really good and really clean. The small red stripe down the side also adds a little bit more color to the kit, which I like, but for me the main reason this kit makes my top 3 is the general design and color scheme is so iconically French. And to me, it just keeps this really clean look to it. So I really like it a lot. In second place, my silver medal kit is the South Korean away kit. I really love this kit, as the more modern black, white, pink, and blue effect throughout looks really amazing and is very unique. I think both the Korean kits this cycle are fabulous, and I personally believe that this kit will be quite the popular one for collectors, as it seems to be quite the standout from what has been an underwhelming Nike cycle as a whole. In first place, my gold medal kit is the South Korean home kit. I really love the pinkish reddish design, as it reminds me of a pattern that you'd see on a football, as well as the floral pattern at the same time. I also believe the teal accents really help make this jersey pop, and helps make it truly eye-catching. Nike really hit it out of the park with the South Korean kits this year, and I had to put them first and second respectively. And yeah, that's my rankings for the 2024 Nike International kits. If you liked this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and please comment what you thought of my list and where you would put some of the jerseys that you disagree with. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.